Are we live? We are live? We live? Yes, we are live. I am live. Okay, good. Oh. And I see while I was offline, apart from the last time that I streamed, that someone new has decided to follow me. Furry. Sorry, I almost pronounced that wrong. Furry Ohio followed me on July 10th at 9:29 a.m. Well, thank you for the follow. That's gonna get us closer to affiliate, and I appreciate that. So yes. So thank you, Furry Ohio, for the follow. As we get even more closer to affiliate, we're literally just 8 followers away from me becoming an affiliate, which is awesome. Because that is my number one thing that I want to accomplish this year, is to become an affiliate and have these streams become so much more fun. Because I often have so much fun with these streams. But anyways, today I'm going to be obviously building some Lego sets live here, and you know, replacing some parts on my Lego sets, because that's what that's for. Those are my replacement parts. So yes, so let's go ahead and move these to the side here. Oh, I better not hit my recording stand, because, wow. Yeah, I got a new recording stand. This thing is so much more better than my last one is. So. And I got Mountain Dew Baja Blast, so there we go. That's always fun. So, yes. I got 6 different Lego Star Wars sets that I'm going to be doing replacement parts on today. And I think the first one I will want to do is the Bark Speeder Escape. So let's go ahead and get this going and started. So, yes. Alright. There we go. Throw that over there. And let's go ahead and get some of this stuff put back together, because I had it in a bag in storage, in a Ziploc bag that I had put up in storage for the moment. So, yes. There we go. Let me turn that down. I'm sorry if I have my fan going on in the background. I don't want that. So, I had to get replacement lightsaber hilts in the torso, so yes. For Master, Keller, and Beck. Yeah. There we go. This is a cool set that I got back around my birthday of last year. So, yes. Unfortunately, I did not buy it on sale. Unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, that's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm adjusting my stand here for a second, because this is a really nice stand that I got recently, that I ordered from Walmart. There we go. Let's go ahead and remove that and stuff. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and put those to the side. I know they may not seem like there's something wrong with them, but there's cracks. Literally right there and on these pieces right here. Very much so. Which, to say the least, is not good. Not good at all. So. Which happens sometimes. I hope I have some Mandalorian fans in here. And there we go. The repairs for this set are finished. And there we go. And I will be displaying that on my shelf soon enough. So there we go. That's the first set that is done. Got some 501st clones, in which I plan on doing a review on this set very, very soon. So, but yeah, it's brand new. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set this over to the side and move on to the next set. Which is, let me think here, which is going to be the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech. There we go. So, another Ziploc bag I gotta throw over there because of reasons. And I can't remember exactly what all do I need for this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some pieces right here and go from there. Alright, so let's see here. So most of these joints are good here. And so on and so forth. So let me see here. So this is gonna go on right there. Okay, needed a replacement part for that. And then this is gonna go on right here like that, and I think that's right. Yes, that is right. Okay, cool. And I know for a fact that this is gonna go on right here like this. And I think that's right. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's supposed to go on the other way. Let me just fix that for a second. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that... If that's wrong, then I apologize, but I think that's right. I'm not entirely sure, but you know. Okay. So... I'm getting a little okay, this does not seem right. Hold on. I'm figuring this out. I'm gonna need to pull this off and just look at it the reverse opposite way. Okay. So this is supposed to go on like this. I'm getting my instruction booklet. That's just a reference, because I'm missing a lot of pieces on this set right here. So just give me a moment. Okay, so far I got that right. So this is gonna go on like this right here, and this is gonna go on down here like that. And then I'm gonna remove that. Okay, and then I'm gonna insert that right there. And then I'm gonna insert that right there. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Okay. So this is gonna go right here like that. And that's gonna go right there like that. And there we go. And let me see here. And then I believe it's gonna go on like this. And voila. That's fixed right there. Okay. Alright, I got it. Okay. And let me see here. There we go. And if you hear background noise, sorry about that. That's either somebody talking in the background or just, you know, something like that. But there we go. But anyways. And that's fixed. There we go. Brand new as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my shelf up here where I have some of my vintage collection Star Wars figures. Right up there. That's where that's gonna go. So, yes. Here we go. So yeah, that's a cool mech, by the way. I think that idea was very good. I hate that they didn't decide to do another one. But yeah, because I think personally, my personal take, it's a cool set. Taking the idea of a ship and combining it with a hold on. You know, with a mech. And it's just the coolest thing I think Lego could have ever done, like ever. That's what I think. So that's done. That's done right there. Now, next up is going to be the 501st Battle Pack. Not the one from 2020, the one from 2023. Yes. There is a difference. And I had these bags, I had these sets packed up in bags when I moved, and I've never got them out of the bags because, well, I had my reasons. I had my reasons for, you know, doing that sort of thing, but it's done, and it's just is what it is. So, there we go. So let's go ahead and these are the replacement parts. Yes, 2x of these. I think these 501st Specialist clones look cool in my opinion. But that's just me. There we go. And that's that for this one. That's all that was for this one. Was just a simple replacement for minifigs. But yes. So there we go. That's another one. That's done. And there's 3 more to go. So I'm gonna do the Yoda's Jedi Starfighter next. So, there we go. That's weird. Where's the lightsaber? Oh, there it is. There's the lightsaber. It got stuck. So this one is just another minifig. Simple minifig replacement. The torso. You may be wondering what's wrong with some of these parts. Well, most of them are cracked, or some of them are just so loose that they don't seem to stay together well. So that's the problem. But most of the time it's just cracks. And there we go. That's a simple one. That was easy to do as well. And there we go. Master Yoda. And there we go. And I do plan on doing reviews for each one of these soon enough. So yes. The next set that's in need of replacement is Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter Microfighter, and it's just another minifig replacement too. So yes. So here we go. And I think Plo Koon is a cool Jedi Master. So there we go. And there we go. That's done. Yeah. So, yep. Now there's just one last set that I do need to do a repair for, and there's a reason why I did this one last. Because this one, along with another set that I already have, is supposed to both coincide with this set that we're building today on the live stream. This one. And I'll show you guys one of these sets now and the other one later. And this is the Darth Maul mech. This is the Darth Maul mech. Sorry about that. Somebody just kind of wanted to throw M&Ms my way, so all good, all good, all good. No problem there. I hope you guys didn't mind, but you know. But there we go. The Darth Maul mech. I think this is one of my favorite mechs. Absolutely one of my favorites. So there we go. So we're going to start off with minifig replacements. So there we go. Yeah. And now for the lightsaber hilt replacement. There we go. And voila. There's Maul in all his glory. And now we gotta focus on the mech and replacing these joints here. So there's only 3 joints we're replacing on this set right here. So let me go ahead and plug this in back right here. And there. Alright. So and you may be wondering, what do I do with the pieces that aren't so good anymore? I usually throw them away because reasons. Because I don't need them anymore, and I know nobody else would probably use them either. And if you would, well, I'd be a little surprised. So there we go. There we go, that's done. And one last one to do. This is an easy one. Yes, this is very much an easy one to have be done. And this is a set that I enjoy a lot, the Darth Maul mech. I think it's cool, and you get a Clone Wars version of Darth Maul. And I think this mech works overall very well. I mean, it includes one of his probe droids from like the Phantom Menace, even though this is strictly based off the Clone Wars. Oh, who wants M&Ms? Who wants some M&Ms? Y'all want M&Ms? I bet you do. Alright, well, have some M&Ms, you guys. Snack up. Snack up. Eat up. Grab some snacks. Enjoy the show. M&Ms on me. Absolutely. And there we go. There's the Darth Maul mech done. Alright, and that does it for all the set repairs. So let me go ahead and get that other set that I had referenced earlier. After I get, you know, my stuff situated over here. I might eat some of these M&Ms. I don't know. Probably not because, you know, reasons. But, you know, to each their own, I say. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you these sets right here. Right here, this one right here. It is the 3/32 battle pack from 2022. I mean, not 2022, 2023. And this is why I bought this, because this is supposed to go along with both of these very well together. But there we go. So we're going to take a brief intermission break. And I shall be back, and we shall continue to stream. I gotta take a break real quick, and we shall return. I shall return, so stay tuned. Till then, let's go ahead and put that right there. And I shall be right back. Alright, sounds good. Okay, we are back. I am back. I hope, that was a good long break that everybody needed. Thank you. And I'm building 3 sets today. And this one I want to start off with for my own reasons. And then next, I'm going to be doing these other 2 because I wanted to add some Coruscant Guard clone troopers to my collection. And I've also wanted this for a long time because I thought this was cool. So I also wanted to add some of these plain clone troopers to my collection as well. So, yes. Alright, anyways. So let's go ahead and get to set building. This is going to be the LEGO Star Wars 75449 Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack. And this is to go along with my 332nd Battle Pack and Darth Maul mech. So, there we go. So let's go ahead and get this started. So hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to take this off camera for a second because this is such a precarious little thing that it is. Yeah. And time to get over here. And get over here. Alright, here we go. And now let's get this open. I see 2 people have joined. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, 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 welcome. Just got done repairing some Lego sets and now we're getting into Lego set building, starting with this one. So, there we go. Oh, goodness. I just used my tool to open this. I gotta be very careful because I also like to keep the boxes for my. Okay, all right. Yep. There we go, and voila. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like this piece the most. That piece is very cool right there. That looks like a cool looking piece in my own opinion. Let me make sure there's nothing else in the box. That's okay, cool. Awesome. So I cannot wait to have this go along with my Darth Maul mech and 332nd Battle Pack. Because that's the reason I bought this. But let's go ahead and set those to the side. And see which bag we need to start off with first, because I don't think it matters. When I'm taking the instructions off screen, because, there might be thieves out there who want a free QR code. And we're not giving away free insiders points here. I'm sorry, we're not. Alright. So I guess we gotta open all 3 of these bags. And I get a lot of people complain about the Mandalorians, Maul's Mandalorians in this set. I get a lot of people complain about that. But I don't, it's whatever to me, It's whatever to me. I just think they look cool regardless of whatever. And I think this set looks cool, and that's the main reason I bought it, was for one, to go with my Darth Maul mech and the 332nd Battle Pack, because there's two, like, factions in this set that, you know, work well for that reason. And if anybody owns both of those sets, well, then I highly recommend you buy this set as well. Absolutely. So, yes. If you're thinking about getting into Lego, as is, I would recommend, because right now the Darth Maul mech is still on store shelves. It's still available. So I'd recommend going to buy that and then buying this set. And if you're planning on watching Maul Shadow Lord, if you haven't seen it already yet, then I definitely recommend picking up both of these sets right here. Unfortunately, the 332nd Battle Pack that I showed earlier is retired, so you'd have to buy it on the aftermarket, but you know, it's only like 30 bucks. You're looking at paying 30 bucks for the set. That includes shipping, by the way. So let's go ahead and do these clones first. I'm gonna adjust this to be lowered real quick here. There we go. There we go. I think these 332nd clones are pretty cool. That's what I think. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that guy. I'm glad, you know, Ahsoka got her own clone troopers. I really am. You know? I really am that she did. I think she deserved it. She was a good character, and I'm glad, you know, she got some appreciation. That's a very good thing, in my own opinion. And, you know, you know, really, because, you know, I didn't know much about Ahsoka, unfortunately, until it came to Rebels. Star Wars Rebels. Of course, I had watched the Clone Wars before, but at the time, my memory wasn't too good because, you know, reasons. I was a very young age when the Clone Wars came out, and I didn't even know I had seen the series before, ever. And yeah. So yeah, look at these small Mandalorians. I won't be talking too much about Maul Shadow Lord for obvious reasons, because I don't want to give out spoilers in case somebody who's watching my stream, you know, wants to be surprised. And, you know, I tend to be a cool guy like that. So yes, but I will recommend, if you do have the time and the methods and the means, go watch Maul Shadow Lord. And if you can't, I will help you out. I will help you to watch Maul Shadow Lord, because I want people to see that show. It was good. And it was hard to believe that that was Star Wars. I mean, you know it would be Star Wars for obvious reasons. And, yeah. There we go. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome right there. I love that. I love this minifig. Now for the other Mandalorian Super Commando. As it says on the box, these are Mandalorian Super Commandos, but I have a little bit of a nickname for these guys. I call them Maldalorians. So there we go. Maldalorians. So yeah. I never owned the original Maldalorians. Never. I didn't even own that set. Or even any Maul minifigure up until like that Duel on Naboo set that was released in 2017 or 2018, whenever that was. You know, that set. That was the first Maul minifigure I ever got. So yes. I never really owned any Mandalorians until the 2021 Mandalorian Starfighter came out. So yeah. But I do, you can see no black visor, unfortunately. Let that focus in for a second. Hold on. Gotta remove these for a second. Yeah, see? No, like, black visor. Unfortunate, but I still think they look cool. Take it or leave it, and I'm taking it. So, there we go. So, here we go. Okay. But, you know. Goodness, I lost what I was saying, and kind of forgive me for that. It's an odd habit of mine. Yeah. I don't know why I do that, but sometimes I just do. And I don't know why. But oh yeah, I was talking about Maul's Mandos and how I've never owned. I believe if I ever the first one I ever owned was Gar Saxon from that set, the Mandalorian Starfighter with Gar Saxon and Bo-Katan. I had that, and then I unfortunately lost that set. Unfortunately. Which I'm kind of sad about, because that was such a cool set at the time when it was out. I tell you what, that was a very cool set, and I do plan on buying a replacement of it later, even though it's expensive. I don't care. There we go. So, yeah. That's my plan, at least. That's what I want to do. That is exactly what I want to do, and I know that's what I'm gonna do. So, yes. But how's everybody's Monday going so far? Good? Good? Great? Fantastic? Mythical? Something like that? I don't know. I just figured I'd try to enlighten you guys up, you know. I enjoy doing these streams. I really do. There we go. Look at that. That's an awesome build right there. Look at that. Look at just the awesomeness of that. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's not so bad of a build. And of course you load it up and you shoot it. Yep. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and put that off to the side there. And next up, we have the speeder we're going to be building the speeder now. Which is fine with me. So. Okay. Sorry if my stand wiggles a lot. It's literally right here up on me. And sometimes my arms hit it. You know. So. Okay. Kind of wish I had a Mountain Dew Code Red at this point. But I do have a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, so, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm okay with it. It's a good flavor. Oh. Oh, don't do that. Okay, there we go. And that's done. Okay. Where's this going? It's going right there. Okay. And then that's just gonna sit right there. That's gonna go right there. Okay. Okay. I'm liking the build process of the Mall-DeLorean speeder so far. Yeah. So far I am. Okay. Okay. That's gotta stop. That's gotta stop. I want it to stop, so it's gotta stop. So. Oh. Oh. There we go. And like I said, my goal is to reach affiliate here on Twitch this year. That's what I want to do, and we are so close. Thanks again for your follow, Furry Ohio. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you. I don't know if you're in chat right now, and if you are, that's great. But if you're not, that's okay too. Oh. See, look, I'm doing this wrong. There we go. That's done. Okay. And that's that side done. Yep. Now for the other side. Steady. Steady. Okay. Alright, good. Alright, sometimes I have to study sturdy it when I hit it, which, you know, I hate when I hit my recording stand because probably makes y'all dizzy, and if I do make y'all dizzy, then I sincerely apologize about that because I'm not trying to do that. It's just an accident happens. And when an accident happens, I try to apologize to you guys. You know? There we go. And I would like to say that throughout the past couple months, my community has been growing thanks to the many people who've been joining it, and to those individuals, I say thank you, because that's awesome. I want to be able to grow my community as much as possible, when it's possible, wherever it's possible. You know? Anybody should aim to do just that. But many just don't. For reasons that are even beyond me. Okay. So let's see here. All right. Oh, hold on. There we go. And there we go. And voila. That's done. Okay, and then we got this right here. Which I assume this is to put this extra blaster in. Which is fine with me. So, there we go. We have our first set done here. Oh, and I guess we can put this extra, like, laser cannon fire in here too. Just because. So there we go. And voila, that's that for, there's the Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack. Done. Overall, I think this is a good little set, and I think sorry. This is gonna go well with the Darth Maul mech and 332nd battle pack that I already have. So there we go. Alright, I'm just gonna put that over there. And I think this is overall a very, very fun set. Man, this is cool. This is really, really cool. I like this the best. The shield thing, that's awesome. Very good. Yeah, look at that. You can just, you know, do that. Flip it to the side. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna just have it to the side right there. Yeah. Fun set. Fun set all around. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can read chat. If anybody's in chat, I don't think there's anybody in chat, nor has anybody chatted yet. And if you have, then I sincerely apologize. I can't see anything on my end. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this set to the side over here. And so on and so forth. Because I think that was a very good set for what it was. Now, unfortunately, I will say that I did pay full price for that, which is absolute madness. But next set I'm doing is the Clone Shock Trooper mech from the exact same wave of the set that I just built. So, yes. So there we go. Anyways, let me go ahead and get this open, and we're going to get to building this. What the heck? Okay, there we go. That's done. Oh, and while I'm on the subject, while I'm opening this next set that we're gonna build, I think sometime soon I want to do a Blockies Transformers live stream. Because I think that'd be fun. That's something new I've always wanted to do, and honestly, I think I want to do it sometime soon. Alright. Alright. Oh, there's paper bags! Oh, this is my first time seeing this! These are paper bags! Are you kidding me? Hold on. Oh, you're kidding me, because the other set wasn't paper bags. Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing this. They were rumored that they were going to stop doing plastic. And now these are like paper bags. Look at this, guys. Oh, these are paper bags. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Because the set I just built, they had them in plastic bags. These are paper bags. These are paper bags. Are you kidding me? Now they're finally starting to do paper bags? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. This is my first time. This is my first time I've seen Lego paper bags. First time. They're supposed to switch over last year, and this is the first set that I've gotten, and this has paper bags in it. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. Look at that. Paper bags. Somebody clip this. Somebody clip this right now, because this is a very legendary moment for me. This is a special moment. I just need to take the time to just take that in and enjoy it, because that's awesome. Yeah, wow. And look, they even have a little tear right there where you can tear it off easily. That's awesome. Wow. Now, I doubt this set right here that we're going to build next has paper bags in it, but wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. After I get off the stream here, I'm gonna have to tell my friends about this. Alright, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's very nice. Paper. Paper bags. Wow. They need to start doing this for all the... Why didn't they do it for the 337... I mean, not... The Siege on Mandalore battle pack that I just did. What's going on there? Somebody explain that to me. Did I just get lucky or something? Oops. I wish somebody would explain to me what's going on with that, but that doesn't really matter to me at this point. Yeah, wow. Paper bags. Finally. What, took them all of, like, I don't know. Because this is my first time seeing paper bags. I've heard the rumors, I've heard the stories, I just thought, you know, they were stories, they were rumors. I just didn't know what to think. But the rumors are true. If a bit late. That's okay though, you know. Sooner rather than later. I mean, I guess later rather than sooner, whatever, you know. Look at that shock trooper. Look at that. That's nice. Yeah. The Coruscant Guard. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Wow. That surprised me. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. I really was not expecting that. I'm a little surprised. I'm legitimately surprised to see paper bags in this set, but not the other one. I think what it is this set has numbered bags. The last one did not. Maybe that's it? I don't know. I'm not gonna sit around and theorize. I mean, I probably should because this is a live stream I'm doing. You know? Be fun. To have a fun conversation. You know? To just ask myself, I mean, not even ask myself, but just curious as to what's going on. And if you guys don't know, red is my favorite color. But the Coruscant Guard is not my favorite Legion. They're cool, but I think the 212th is the coolest Legion. But you could, and some people are going to say, but why not the 327th? Why not the 327th or the 104th? Oh, thinking about the 104th, we need to get Lego 104th clones. We need Wolf. We need Commander Wolf. I would love to see a Commander Wolf. We need a Commander Wolf. We do. Like, yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering what that vibration noise was just now, that was my Twitch going off. Some other streamer. I'm streaming right now, so I'll watch your stream later, dude. There we go. Alright. Okay. That's bag 1 done. Now we move on to bag 2. Alright. Let's go ahead and get back 2 ready. Alright. Here we go. Alright. We got back 2 now. Okay. I think these paper bags are so cool. I really do. I don't know. This next set could have paper bags. I really would not know. It's hard to know. 'Cause now, it's just like, it could be anything. I could wound up being surprised, truth be told. Which I do like surprises, so I would not have a problem with that. That's just my honest opinion. And I'm sorry if there's not like music running in the background or nothing like that. I'm gonna work on music in the future. But as for right now, we're music free for the moment. I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys, that these streams are gonna get better and better. Cause right now, this stream that I'm doing right now is a mass improvement over the last one that I did. And that's the truth. And I tell nothing but the truth. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Done. I really enjoy collecting a lot, though. I like buying these Lego sets, and I get some people say, but Lego is such an expensive hobby, good sir. I know, I know. I know. You wanna know how I know? 'Cause I just do. What's going on there? Uh-oh. Whoops. I might have made a mistake. 1 second. Yeah, I made a mistake. Right about right here. Okay. So, what do we do when we make a mistake? We correct it. We do. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now back to this one. Yep. That's exactly what we do sometimes. I correct my mistakes all the time. I do. Oh, well, you know, I do what I do best. It's a simple matter as that. It's simple, really. Just my wise advice. There we go. That's done right there. Alright. This is where the fun begins. Okay. So we're going to take two of these, two of these, two of these. Okay. Do that right there. Okay. I know, it's kind of crazy to be excited over paper bags. I know. I've heard things, just never knew if they were ever gonna come out to be true. And turns out, you know, now they are. And, yes. And I get for some people have already also said that, you know, a clone shock trooper mech is a rather bizarre choice out of any other character we could have gotten. But honestly, I'm okay with it. I am absolutely okay with it. Because it really does not matter to me, because I think it's cool. And plus gives me an opportunity to add some clone shock troopers to my collection. That's just me. Alright. And I think I will at some point want to add some 327th clones to my collection. Just not now. Because that's going to require some expensive stuff, not to mention the Galactic Marines too. And we both know that to get a Commander Bly and other 327 clones, madness. It's madness, madness, madness. And it is. Unfortunately, it really is. Because you're looking to spend like at least at most $300+ right now in order to, you know, do that. Sure, you can easily add some 327 clones to your collection for right now if you go to Walmart for like $35, which isn't bad, but I'm not going to do that because I want a Bly to go with, you know, those guys, you know. That's just me. That's just the way I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it however I feel is best. So, I'm gonna wait till I have enough money gathered up to do that in the future. Because I don't see that happening next month, not even the month after that. October, maybe. And the only reason I say maybe to October is just depends on how I feel. November, not so much. December, maybe. You know, these things tend to be peculiar. Expensive. It's not a matter of them being peculiar. It's a matter of them being so darn expensive. Because what people say is true. Lego is an expensive hobby. But if you can do it and get into it, then yeah. Like me, I love getting into it and collecting and doing these things. That's just me. There we go. There's the arm. All right. Remember, guys, Lego is an expensive hobby. It's not for everyone to do. Not everyone can do it. But if you can do it, then that's awesome. Because it's a good thing. Or if you just like collecting figures, that's also awesome. Like, there's some people who like to collect books. Some people who like to, you know, there's several different kinds of collectors, and if you know you like collecting certain things, that's awesome, because it's always good to collect something by the end of the day. It is. Oh, goodness. Yep. I am so sorry if you hear dog barking. I am so sorry about that, guys. I cannot control that because, well, you know. And now my dog is barking on top of the other dogs. If you hear any other dog, because I only have one dog, the other dogs are not mine. They belong to other people and stuff. And, yes. And that is that I am telling the truth. I am telling the truth, and I'm only speaking the facts of what I know to be the truth. So, yes. There we go. Alright. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a Force-sensitive clone? You know, like a Jedi clone? I don't know. I think that'd be crazy. And I know some people are going to say, oh, well, I mean, there's been some, like, stories about such a thing. Yeah, I know, but, like, what if he was truly a sensitive clone? Like, if there was truly a clone that was really Force sensitive and not just a pretender or something. Well, I mean, okay, alright. I guess there's already been a story about a clone that's actually been Force sensitive. Yeah. Come to think about it. But that's like non-canon last I checked. Unless it was canon. I don't know. I don't think it was canon. I really don't think that was canon. I'd hate to say that, but I don't think that was a canon story. That was not canon in whatsoever way. But if it was, that would have been awesome. I also would have felt bad. You know that whole thing with the X1, X2 clone from Battlefront or whatever game that was. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, that's our second set done. There it is. The Clone Shock Trooper mech. Look at that. That's nice. That's better than what I thought it would turn out to be. That's honestly very, very nice. And you get a Clone Shock Trooper, first one added to my collection. First one ever to be added to my collection, I might add. And stuff, so yeah. Yeah. Alright, well that was a fun build. And now we move on to the final set. The Clone Trooper versus Battle Droids Battle Pack is up next. But I'm gonna take a brief break for a second and catch my breath, because I would actually like to do that. So yeah, so we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Go get you some snacks or something for the grand finale, and if you need a snack refill or a soda refill or a drink refill or, you know, whatever, then go do so now, please and thank you. Because I care about you, the audience. I do. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set this over to the side over here. And then we're going to do this one. Ooh. I'm excited. Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Alright. Okay, alright. This should be fun. This next set should be fun. 9 minifigs. And don't tell me droids don't count as minifigs. They're minifigs to me. I don't care what you think. Saying droids aren't minifigs. Anyways. Here we go. So let me go ahead and get this open, and we shall get to building this to go along with the Coruscant Guard clone mech I just did. So here we go. Okay, that's done right there. Let's go ahead and get the sides here. Alright. Alright, there we go. See, I knew it. All plastic. Oh, there's 2 instruction booklets. Yeah, look at that. Oh, don't want to show that. There we go. Alright, 2 instruction booklets. Nice. Alright, well, we're going to start off with this one first, and the second one later. So, and these are numbered, so that's 3. So let's go ahead and set that right there. And 1 is going to be right there. Alright, there we go. Alright. So now we get into adding some plain clones to the collection. Here we go. That's trash. So there we go. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, alright. 1 second, I'm gonna get these parts sorted out. Alright. Sorry, I had to mute for a second. I, kinda, caught myself off guard. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm okay, guys. Don't worry about me. Alright, set these to the side here. And yeah. I think these plain clones are awesome. Especially like if you're looking to like say have quote unquote Imperial clone troopers. Yeah. I guess these would do good for that sort of thing. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'm glad to add some plain clone troopers to my collection as well. I'm just glad to add all three of these sets to my collection overall. Very, very happy indeed. Whether these guys are just like, you know, Republic, Imperial clone troopers, because the Republic and Empire had plain white clones. Alright. So, I think, you know, this set is going to look real good. So, I am very happy to be adding this one to my collection. There we go. All right. An hour and 40 minutes into the stream. Nice. Just noticed that just now. Nice. That's good. That's very good. Especially since I enjoy having fun streaming all the time. I haven't streamed in months and I feel bad about it. I really do. Because I've just been so caught up and occupied in some things that have really kept me distracted, and not to mention not really having the means nor the methods to stream, unfortunately. But I'm here now and that's not going to happen again. Wow. Yeah, those are the dogs in the background playing. If that's what if you hear like howling and stuff, then yeah, those are just some dogs that are just playing. Well, that's strange. Are these clones right here supposed to have the blasters? I'm gonna assume yes. Because the instruction says that you're supposed to attach 2 blasters, like the clones are holding right there, to the back where the slots are. I guess it's just like an optional thing. Because options are good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, Shadow's whiny. He's a whiny butt today. Shadow's a whiny butt. Oh my goodness. He's funny. I love my dog. I just love dogs in general. Wow. Yeah. Dogs are characters. They come in all shapes, and sizes, and not to mention a variety of characteristics. Yep. Ah. Alright. On to bag 2. Here's bag 2. Okay. Alright. Yep. Yep, they're gonna start barking again, and my dog's gonna continue to whine because they are upsetting him. Which that can't be helped sometimes, you know? They're dogs. You know, they're just doing what they do best. And here's the second Coruscant Guard clone trooper that I am happy to add to my collection. Yeah. Shadow's killing me. Shadow's for real killing me. I don't even understand why he's doing that to me, but he is. He can't help it. It's his nature. That's weird. Why does that not look right? Yeah, I knew it. See, like, that's crazy that the instruction says to attach two of these when obviously you don't have to. Here we go. That makes a lot more sense right here. This. Okay. And to add some super battle droids to my collection because the only one I have was from the 2024 Advent calendar. It's true. There we go. see here. Okay, so add one to the back right here. There we go. And that's just a clip on. That's for the battle droid to have his blaster clip onto his back there. That's interesting. Alright, that's done. What? Okay. I don't understand what is going on back there with Shadow. I just heard him like squeal whine and I'm just not even sure why. Sometimes he'll do that, but then nothing will be wrong with him, so you know. But I will, but you know, out of concern, I will make sure he's okay though. There we go. Okay, let's see here. All right. Uh-oh. Bark, bark. That's trouble. Bark, bark is trouble. Bark, bark. Shadow's crazy. He's crazy. Like, super crazy. But, you know, I think all dogs have a good side to them, and, you know, that's okay with me. Go. Uh-oh. I got this upside down. I gotta correct it though. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. That's done. And that's one that's done right there. All right, now on to the next build, which is going to be the this droid thing. You're right. Alright, here we go. Last build of this set. Bag 3. Because this has been a very overall fun set. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at this. Look at this pink sparkly thing. If you like pink and sparkly things, well, that's just for you. There you go, guys. That's the droid's brain. Who knew droids could have brains? Terrifying. That's standard separatists for you, though. Separatists. The ruling opposition during the Clone Wars. Clone Wars was a good era, by the way. Oh. I'm gonna tell you guys right now that these dogs are very playful, right? You know, very playful dogs, as any dog should be. I think. I don't really know. Owning a dog is still new territory to me, so I still like to learn quite a bit about dogs wherever I can. Whenever, wherever. And just today, I learned something very peculiar about dogs that I thought I had a suspicion on, but just never really knew if it was true or not. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we gotta build 3x of these. And I am still working on my setup, but you know, that's a whole entire thing that's a whole nother story that I just figured I'd bring up. But yeah. Oh, and also because this is going to go on to YouTube afterwards, I got to make sure this is not kid-friendly because, well, guess what? Shit happens. There we go. I have to include a swear just to make this content not for kids. I mean, it can be for kids, but you know what? I want to, you know, reasons. So, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and say sometimes in life shit happens. Alright, anyways. That's done. I don't know why I did that. I try not to swear, but I just, for some odd reason, wanted to try and insert a swear just to, you know, because I don't want YouTube automatically thinking that this is made for kids when, yeah, I want to be able to have comments. I know that's crazy, but you know, I want comments. I want comments on my YouTube, so I have to input a swear. Just to ensure that. I have to. Just for assurance purposes. Because YouTube's automated droid army might see this. Oh, this is made for kids. No, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely not. I gotta have comments on my videos. So, yeah. But just know I won't be swearing too often, and if I do swear, the reason is because I want YouTube comments on. Yes, because YouTube's automated droid army might start to think on its own and become independent, like the battle droid army. And if I don't ever get into the LAN one day, well, then there's probably a good reason. Because, well, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. So I have a brick separator. Okay. Take that, YouTube's automated droid army. You will not have a victory over the Grand Army of the Galactic Republic and the Jedi and the clones that fight so hard to protect and fight for what's for peace. Yeah, I had to do that. I had to. I didn't, but I figured it'd be funny if I did. It wouldn't be funny if I didn't. Yeah. Ah, here we go. Okay. Here we go. There we go. That's done. Okay. One. One. Two. And let's see here. Three. All right. And that's done. That's that set done. And that's the last set of the stream done. Yep. Yep, there we go. Hold on one second. Alright. Let me go ahead and get this stuff put up. And yeah. That's awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna get this organized so we can do an overview on this. I very much want to do a stream overview on the sets that were built today. And of course, I'm not going to include the sets that I repaired today, and you guys watched me do the repairs. Because, yeah. Right, there we go. But here they are. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get these all on screen. There we go. Yeah, this is a nice little set, I think. Some people are going to say, oh, it's just a mess. Not to me. It's a thing of beauty. Sometimes messiness can just be something else to other people, you know? All right. There we go. Okay. So, maybe I do need to organize this to look a little neater, which is fine. I'm trying to fit all this in the screen. So that's gonna go back there, I think. And that's gonna go right here. Along with this. This is gonna go right here. All this right here. And voila, there we go. Those are all the sets we built today. I think that's awesome. I really think that's awesome. And I just want to thank you guys for coming out to my stream today. being a part of this epic journey. Thank you. Because I thank you guys each and every time I do one of these streams. It's just a habit. And, you know, I can't help it. So, yeah. But I think I did good today with all that I did here. There we go. And, yes, so I hope you found time to come out to my stream today as I built all these wonderful sets and stuff. And, yes. And, alright, well, anyways, that's going to be it for this stream. I will see you guys in the next stream whenever that's going to be. And, yeah, I had fun with you guys today, and I appreciate you. This is Gara the Shadow 12 signing off on this stream. So see you guys next stream. And for those who are watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, drop a like, do all that fun stuff, and all that other things. If you're watching this on YouTube, by the way. So, yes. Anyway, see you guys in the next stream, okay? Alright. Bye, guys.